Information sheet 6. I'm worried about letting my carer or my child's carer into my home. The current advice is that those who are vulnerable to Covid-19, even those who have been classed as extremely vulnerable and sent a letter and asked to isolate for 12 weeks, they can still receive care, whether this be from carers or from healthcare professionals if this care is essential. However, it's understandable to be worried, so here are a few tips for things that we can all do. First, stopping the spread of coronavirus. All of us should be following the NHS guidance, and a link to this is going to be at the end of the video. But here are a few of the points of things we should all do and shouldn't do. That's both us at home and our carers. So the first is washing our hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. And if soap and water isn't available, alcohol hand gel or sanitizer gel can be used. Carers should be washing their hands when they enter the home of the person they care for, and they can do this regularly during their visit, and this is something that you can ask them to do. All of us should be covering our mouth and nose with a tissue when we sneeze. Also, if you need to cough, it's advised to cough into your sleeve or elbow and not your hands, and also put any tissues in the bin immediately after use. There's also things we should avoid doing. In particular, we should avoid touching our eyes, nose or mouth if your hands are not clean. Carers should also be following their own care agency and the government advice on wearing personal protective equipment known as PPE. This includes things like gloves, aprons and surgical masks when they are in your home. Making a plan. If you are provided care by a care agency, the best thing to do is to contact them directly if you're worried, and they can confirm their infection control measures with you. It's also a good idea to discuss a plan for what would happen if your carer is ill or has symptoms of Covid-19 and so is unable to provide care. This can be discussed with your care agency, or if you don't receive care through an agency, your local authority may be able to provide support. There's more information about making a plan as well as other advice on Carers UK. A link for this will be at the end of the video. What if you are a carer who has another job? Guidance for those who work is rapidly changing. It's recommended that carers contact their employer to find out what their individual policies are around flexible working and also carers leave. The most up-to-date advice and guidance can be found on the gov.uk link at the end of this video. As well as these links, the government have also created a helpline for the extremely vulnerable. The number for this is 0800 028 8327.